Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. Hope you all are doing well. Okay, we have envy with caring connections. Okay, so I see that there could be a jealous factor, okay, in this situation that someone has been hiding and has not been able to reveal here. But I see that they're getting rid of this sense of lack. Okay, I see someone looking at things a very negative light into something very positive now, and the effects of this connection on their life. Okay, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. I want you. Okay, yeah. So someone's really realizing the issue, the core issue here, something that they didn't really address within themselves before. Overall energy, High Priestess. This is about our intuition here, but the inner knowing, okay, behind the veil, there are things going on that we are unaware of. The universe is conspiring here in the spiritual realm. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your energy this week. We have the World card, Nine of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. If you've been waiting to receive abundance here, or you've really invested in something financially, but you've not really seen anything come from it, this week things are starting to change for the better. You're starting to reap what you sow here, and the universe has definitely taken notice because you have given of yourself freely, time, energy, as well as financially here. Even at times you really didn't feel like you could give. You're a very caring person, and the time has come for you finally to reap the rewards of things you've invested well in, as well as the choices that you have made. This is a fantastic energy here. So there's going to be a sweet surprise for you in store. Queen of Wands, Magician, Knight of Swords for their energy. So you see that this person's very antsy. They're wanting to really project their passion to you, talk to you about how much they feel for you, this intense chemistry that is overwhelming for them. This is something that they've been hiding back here, the Magician, but instead of looking at it negatively and trying to suppress how they feel and not wanting someone to control that aspect of themselves, they're looking at it in a different light now, in a more positive way, and using it as fuel to make this connection more abundant and make this stronger than ever. So it really is a turnaround in someone's mindset. Tell me the Knight of Swords, please. Six of Cups. This person has one thing on their mind. They have been thinking about you nonstop, dreaming about you, but they have been thinking about returning. They cannot stand to be away from you at this moment, and they feel like they need to really fight for something here where they feel like it's not only theirs, but in a sense they feel like this is a match made in heaven. This person feels very empowered now, and I see there's a lot of lack or negative sense in the past. Okay, so let's see what's happened in the past. Let's get some more details and find out what's happened here. We have Four of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Okay, tell me what the Hanged Man. Ace of Swords. So this person's lack of communication, as well as the way they handled things or talked to you here, was very brutal and sometimes very hurtful. And if it wasn't just what they said, it's the lack of caring, the way that they addressed you. Some of them talking about themselves more than talking about you. It just seemed like you were there for them, basically. That they were getting their needs met, and they didn't have to reciprocate or return that favor. And I see that you really did hold this inside. You were suffering here in silence for some of you, because the Three of Swords, Hanged Man, I felt like you didn't know how to approach this. You didn't know how to speak about it, because when you had tried, it seemed like you got the negative side of it. Things didn't go quite in your favor, and they ended up detaching here, or they would punish you in a way of being cold or being more hurtful. Okay, I see for a select few, this person has a tendency to really push back or say things to joke with you, but in a hurtful way. But just for a select few, you really did feel like they were trying to hurt you on purpose, and it was very hard and stressful situation. You felt like, you didn't know where you stood with this person. There was no stability here in the Four of Wands. You felt like, yeah, we are, on the same page, and it does feel very intense, this connection, and it feels like we should be together, but they're not willing to reciprocate or care about your feelings. Tell me the Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, Moon, Eight of Wands. So I see that for some of you, this person does tend to push at you or get upset, try to make you feel hurt at times. They have a jealousy issue or something that they've been holding on to for a long time, where they've not been really okay with themselves, thinking that they're not good enough for others and that someone will always take away something from them. Because there is a factor of, that's my person, and they see things that aren't really there, and so they concoct things in their mind, making them lash out or say things because they feel hurt, okay? But it's just in their mind is what I'm seeing here. It's not really reality. Tell me the Eight of Wands, please. King of Wands. Three of Cups. Yeah, it's like all they wanted to do was be with you or around you and feel comfortable in this connection and feel like they weren't going to lose control or someone wasn't going to take you away from them or hurt them. They had a lot of things that they were thinking about, but they weren't willing to be authentic, give into these feelings. Instead, they kind of played some mind games here and made you feel hurt because they were stressed out. Okay, so let's see what the challenge was here. Let's get some more information on this. We have the King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Star card. So there's distance here. Could be physical distance between you two, a long distance relationship. Not for everyone though. I am seeing emotional distance because this person would detach when they got really scared, or they would say hurtful things or act out, making you feel upset or as if they didn't care about you because they were suffering. And I see with the Knight of Pentacles here, it felt like nothing was ever moving. Like this person was not going to really decide to open up and tear down that wall and be authentic with you. It just felt like they were going to continue to play these mind games to purposely not make you feel safe with them or not make you feel loved by them. And this was the frustrating factor here because we have the King of Cups. They love you deeply, but how this person has learned to love in their past and things they've been holding on to in the Knight of Cups has taught them a certain way on how to treat people and relationships. It's something they need to overcome and learn from here. So it was hard to really see what their true intentions were and leaving you very confused as well as hurt. Your feelings were not valid here. Six of Pentacles and the Tower. Yeah, it's like suddenly, you didn't know from one day to the next what was going to happen. So you couldn't really rely on their energy either. So you felt like this is very unstable and I'm not sure if they actually really care. Was it just a facade this whole time? Okay, so let's see what they're about to do, because I see in the current moment here, they're seeing things in a different light, as if they're looking through a magnifying glass and finally seeing what is really real, and that everything that they have come up with in their head was just a fantasy or facade. It's not really reality. So now that they see the light of day, they're wanting things to change. We have the Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Sun card. Okay, so something's about to be exposed and brought to light, and you are going to be overjoyed because this is the abundance and everything that you've deserved for a very long time finally coming to you here. So if this reading's resonating with you, in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.